Howdy and welcome back to the Texas Kitchen. Today we're going to be making pan-fried red potatoes with bacon. And what you're going to need is about 1.5 pounds of red potatoes cut into quarters, like so. It's a lot easier if you get the smaller ones because they'll cook faster. The quarters will be smaller. Now I've got about 2.5 pounds here, so I'm going to adjust the recipe accordingly. But I'm going to give it to you as per 1.5 pounds of red potatoes. And you're going to need, how much of this? 2 tablespoons of chopped flat leaf parsley. And about 1/2 cup of chopped white onions. I used the white parts off of some green onions because I ran out of regular onions. These work just as fine. In fact, actually maybe a little better because you can keep the green parts to use for chives when you get done. You're going to need about 4 slices of bacon cut into little 1-inch pieces like so. And 1 to 2 large cloves of garlic. I've got about 4 there, minced up as fine as you feel like mincing them. Some olive oil. And salt and pepper to taste, and well, you know, the usual, just like with baked potatoes, you throw some sour cream on it, whatever, ranch dressing, sprinkle some cheddar cheese. You'll see when we get done. And okay, the first thing we want to do is put the potatoes in a saucepan and cover them with cold water and bring them to a boil. And we are going to add 1 teaspoon of salt to the potatoes in cold water. Now, once these get boiling, we're going to boil them for about 1 minute and then take them out of the water and kind of pat them dry. Meanwhile, while we wait on the potatoes, we'll go ahead and get the bacon going. A cast iron skillet is always preferred. Christmas hint, but I don't have one. So I do have a Teflon coated electric skillet, so I'm going to use that. We're going to go ahead and get them going until they're most of the way cooked, kind of crispy. Most of the fat gets rendered and all that. Okay, once the bacon's pretty much ready, we're going to pull it out with a slotted spoon and put it on a paper towel lined plate, and we're going to save the drippings though. Just going to use them here in just a second. Still waiting on the taters. Okay, the potatoes have been boiling for about a minute, so they're done. We're going to take them off and drain them, pat them dry and all that, and then we're going to put them over here in this skillet. Okay, I added about 3 tablespoons of olive oil to the skillet. Like I said, I've got more than 1.5 pounds potatoes, so I kind of adjusted accordingly. I will put the recipe in the info section so it'll be a little easier to understand. I have to adjust it because I have more potatoes, because I've got some mouths to feed around here. Everybody loves my cooking. So anyways, try to get them cut side down, which I guess in my case it don't matter because my pan is nowhere near big enough. And you don't want to turn them any more than necessary. Let them get, nice and brown on the side. Get a big super spatula here. Kind of get them spread out a little. And on medium heat, by the way, got to mention. And in this case, I interpret that as being about 300. If that seems like they're cooking a little too fast, then I will lower it. So I'm going to go with 300 for starters. Shouldn't need more than that. Get them smoothed out good there. And we're going to cook them. If it was 1.5 pounds, you'd go about 15-20 minutes or so to get them just right. This is obviously going to take longer, so I'll be back when ready for the next step. Now, once the potatoes get about halfway through their cooking cycle, go ahead and add the onions to it. If you're using like regular white or yellow onions, you probably wait until you add the rest. But I'm using the white parts of the green onions. They tend to be a lot stronger, so I want to cook some of the onioniness out of it. And kind of stir them around in there a little bit so they can get it down to the oil. Oh yeah. Okay, that'll get you a good up close look at them. You can see they're pretty browned, nice orangey brown color to them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add garlic. Yep, and the garlic is already beginning to announce itself. And I'm going to go with about 3 tablespoons of the finely chopped flat leaf parsley. Sprinkle that around in there, like so. And a touch more of it. The measuring spoon was wet and a lot of it stuck to it somehow. That about do it right there. And the star of the show, the bacon. Get them all in there. Stir it around. Whoa, that does smell good. Let me back this out just a little bit. There we go. Up. Not too much. There we go. And we're going to cook these until, stir them until they're fragrant and lightly browned. Okay, you know how I mentioned earlier about saving the green parts of the onion, for chives? I thought what I would do is make a nice little dipping sauce. I'm going to get this ranch dressing here, if I can get it open. There we go. Let me shake it up first. And I'm going to take this ranch. Actually, it is bacon ranch. Even better. Like just when you thought ranch dressing couldn't be good enough, they added bacon to it. And I'm going to make a little dipping sauce for these taters here. Put some ranch in there. And let's see. Let's go with a little coarse ground black pepper. Not too much. Stuff packs a wallop, but there we go. That should be just fine. And some green onions, chives, whatever you want to call them. Stir it up. That's all there is to it. Throw some saran wrap over it and let it sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes or so. Oh, and by the way, I did lower the temperature on the potatoes down to about 250 after I put all that other stuff in there, and kind of just been letting them sit there for about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, let me spin this over here. Okay, you see, oh, they're looking good here. Let's toss them around a little bit more. The last thing you want to put on the table is some undercooked potatoes. Is just that potatoes are not supposed to be crunchy unless they're fried. So that is a personal pet peeve of mine, I guess. Is I can't stand biting into a potato that's crunchy in the middle. Ugh, nasty. These look excellent. And there it is. And that is how you make pan-fried red potatoes with bacon, with a very nice black pepper, chive, ranch dipping sauce for them. Or you can just pour it over the top, top it with cheddar cheese, chopped jalapenos. Man, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this. Spruce it up, the condiment of your choice. If you want more recipes like this, please subscribe. I got some good stuff coming up here pretty quick. I've got a ton of video that I have to edit. So I will be cranking out some videos here pretty quick. And as always, please rate, comment, subscribe, share the videos, whatever. I do appreciate it. I thank you very, very much for watching. May whatever God you worship bless you abundantly. And remember, never trust a skinny cook. Thank you. Goodbye.